the transition.
Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Iguodala kicks to Bogut. Outside for Curry. Iguodala wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Iguodala's got his feet with a clean look. They get the rebound. The three from Korver, and he gets it to go. Korver's got 6.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Well, Atlanta likes to take a lot of threes, and the problem is when they're inconsistent in making them, do they have another way to score? That was an issue in terms of trying to create offense last year. They really didn't have much of a low post game.
Here's Teague. The Warriors making the shot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? And that's just an awful turnover.
Here's Curry. From deep three-point range, Carroll with the rebound.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Curry against Teague. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Oh, what a play.
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house.
An emphatic alley-oop jam. Now here's Curry. It's stolen by Teague. And he lobs it up towards the rim, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time. People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. It's blocked.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Back to Teague. Carroll passes to Teague. Here's Millsap. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Paul Millsap is one of the most versatile forwards in the game. Natural power forwards, but he brings some small forward qualities as well. He's a heck of a player, and he's developed that three-point shot to round out his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tabo Carroll. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Schroeder in for Teague. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't you?
Yes, sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
And Millsap able to score facing up or with his back to the basket.
Yeah, inside and out. Reversible clothing is Paul Millsap, and he's a handful. Now, he's an undersized forward, but he can make the three. He's physical. He can get to the line. He's got a number of crafty shots. This guy is really, really underrated as a player.
These 2K Blazers we wear, they're reversible. You didn't know that, did you? Huh?
Not until just now.
The wide open look for Durant. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Kent Bazemore, undrafted back in 2012. He caught on with the Golden State Warriors after an impressive summer league. And while he didn't play a ton of minutes, he caught national attention for his enthusiasm on the bench.
And Bazemore traded at the deadline last season from the Golden State Warriors to the Lakers in exchange for Steve Blake.
Really liked his game in college, and he played extensive minutes for the Lakers. I think it's pretty clear that he belongs in the NBA. He just has to cut down his turnovers, but he's a nice two-way player.
Bogut, and it's rejected. Millsap's against Thompson. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. Lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Sefolosha with the jam.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Warriors trail by 4. Right side Curry. Iguodala left side. Rebound Atlanta.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Oh, wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Schroeder kicks to Sefolosha. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here they go. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball in the open floor.
Schroeder to Bazemore. Horford the pass to Bazemore. Stolen by Thompson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Sefolosha kicks to Schroeder. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. No good. Good work defensively by Horford. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Sefolosha dishes to Millsap. Schroeder kicks to Sefolosha. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. Count the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Boy, great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Kent Bazemore is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Korver, of course, one of the league's most dangerous shooters. He said three-point shooting had better be the best part of him in the NBA. I try and be solid all around. I enjoy basketball and not just shooting. Kevin, he's a gamer.
He comes from a basketball family, Doris. He has that deep love of the game. You can just tell. Thanks. Here's Bogut. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
The Atlanta making some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for Cephalosha. Korver comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder.
The Warriors, a team with big ambition, from their plans for a new arena to a highly successful D-League team in Santa Cruz. This is a team on the rise.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
Here's Horford. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Horford's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that at the Pistons?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. Only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
And the basket by Curry.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Into Millsap.
It's really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
All of the above.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Warriors leading by 8. Up top, Curry. He's got 13. Nice ops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Thompson with the block. 3-on-3 from downtown. Thompson right side. Here's Bogut. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Bogut's got 9 points.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
T kicks to Korver. Can they get it? And it's Durant with the rebound.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there. Challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
And Andrew Bogut the bucket on the assist by Durant. Bogut's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. T kicks to Carroll. The three-pointer no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. So for the Hawks, Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Damari Carroll. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Schroeder in for Jeff Teague. Here's Bogut. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
Pero Antic, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Pero Antic, nice find for the Atlanta Hawks last season. He signed as a rookie free agent, but he's a veteran with over a decade of professional experience in Europe. Also a captain of the Macedonian national team.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Bazemore and a big-time jam right there.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And Clark, talking about Anic, 6'11", 260, plays smart D, and can space the floor from three-point range.
Yeah, he shot around 33% from the three-point line last season. If he can keep that up, with his size, there's a place for him here in the NBA shooting it like that.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
And finished off by Horford. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Well, I think the NBA is in a great place with all the young talent in the league right now. We see players coming in not just with potential, but a willingness to learn and work. Really impressive to see.
Here's Bazemore. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Curry. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And for NBA players nowadays, just playing in the offseason isn't enough. They're conditioning, working on their bodies, as well as their skills. It is a 12-month-a-year job.
And that's partly driven by the fact that you can make so much money if you are in the NBA and you take care of yourself and you're able to play for a while. So you're seeing all of the world-class training facilities and guys being much more in tune to their bodies and trying to prolong their lucrative careers.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big... Big defender. like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Thompson again, Golden State.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The Hawks trail by 16. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
He was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Curry passes to Bogut. The jump hook. Horford with the block. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to just